Hey guys, this is App Reviewer. Today we'll be taking a quick look at the SGP Neo Hybrid case for the Samsung Galaxy Nexus. Now when I posted up the Neo Hybrid for the Galaxy S2, that video was very popular, so I wanted to follow up with the Galaxy Nexus model and hear your thoughts on that. So we're actually going to crack into the case. And unfortunately all you get is the case itself within the package, so no screen shield like SGP normally includes. But you can pick this up for $24.99 on their website, which is spigen.com or sgpstore.com, and it comes in 5 different color combos. It comes in the satin silver model that we have right here. It also comes in the Soul Black, the Reventon Yellow, the Infinity White, and the Dante Red. So this will always be black, the silicone will always be black, and the only thing that will change is the color of the bumper. So this is a 2-piece hybrid style case, and it's very different because it features a high quality silicone inner layer, and then the outer layer, instead of being a hard plastic sort of shell, it's just a bumper which covers the sides and the bottom, which is very unique. So the actual silicone, like I said, is high quality. It's not tacky at all. It has a very smooth feel, which I love, but it still gets a little bit of dust and lint, as you can see right around this area on the side, which isn't too bad. Now here we have the bumper itself. It has a very smooth matte finish, so it will provide just a little bit of grip, but at the same time it's smooth enough where it feels comfortable to hold. You have the SGP logo right there, as well as your cutouts for your volume rocker, your power, and then your bottom ports. So what we're going to do now is pop this on the phone and show you exactly how it fits. So just wanted to mention beforehand, I'm using the GSM Galaxy Nexus with the stock battery, but right here I've actually got the extended battery, and I've tried this and I've actually been using it with this and it works just fine, but for demonstration purposes I wanted to use a stock battery. Now according to SGP this will not fit with the Verizon model, so I really can't say. I haven't tested it with that one, but with both GSM batteries it works just fine. So to install this on your phone, all you got to do is get the silicone sleeve and just make sure it's tight around the edges, and then you get the bumper. So as you can see, you have these tabs all around here which will interlock with the silicone. So let's start off through the top and work our way down, and make sure you cover all the power button and the volume button on the sides. So towards the back you can see the 5 megapixel camera has a really nice cutout. It's not very recessed because the case itself is very thin, but it's still recessed more than the actual silicone, so if you place the screen side down the actual camera won't touch the surface, which is good, so no issues on that part. Now you can see the smoothness of that silicone is great. So one thing to note is it's not slippery, but it's not rough at all, so it doesn't provide much grip, so it's only grippy on the sides right here. So I still love the way it feels because it's really smooth, it's not tacky at all, and the silicone doesn't stretch. Towards the bottom you can see the SGP case logo, and then right here is where I've actually been very impressed with SGP's quality. You can see just how perfect that cutout is for the speaker grill. Instead of making a square or a circle, they actually went far enough to actually make it contoured around the speaker, which is just unbelievable. There's unbelievable precision on that. Now towards the bottom you can see you have 3 separate cutouts. One is for the micro USB charging port. This works perfectly with all my chargers. You've got a very small but perfect and spot on cutout for the microphone. And then you have a nice little round contoured cutout for the headphone jack, and that works fine as well. Even though it's still a little circle, it's not very deep in there because the case is pretty thin, so if you have an L-shaped jack you can easily stick it out through there with that little indent. And then you have that small cutout for the secondary microphone when you record video. Towards the front you have a very minimal lay on the table design, but it's still nice because it will protect once you put your screen face side down. It lifts it up off the table. And then I have the screen protector on here. This is actually the SGP Flex, and this works perfectly with it, so no issues with bubbling or anything. So on the right hand side you can see the power button, which is a joy to press. It's super clicky and super responsive, as you can see. And the same thing goes for the volume right here, so it's very easy to press. They've done a terrific job with these buttons, and the reason why is because the plastic is right down here and the actual silicone extends outwards pretty nicely, and it's a pretty considerable extension, so you really feel it once you move over. It's very distinguishable and you can press it with ease. Now the actual bumper on the side, like I said, is the one that will change colors, and it has a very slight matte finish, so it provides a little bit of grip, but what it does is keep rigidity on the phone, so it makes it feel really solid, and the case itself feels really good. So one thing it does, it makes sure the silicone right here doesn't stretch out too much. So this is pretty much as far as it'll go, and it keeps any dust and lint from going into those areas because it does keep it nice and snug up on the phone. So the Neo Hybrid is meant to be a stylish and more of a quality assorted case, so this is not really meant to protect your phone at all. There are other options out there such as the OtterBox, the Incipio double cover, and also the casemate pop, which will protect a lot better, but this one's really made to keep a minimalistic and sleek and also great design on the phone. So what this does is it tries to mimic the phone's look, but also add a little bit of scratch protection on the sides and add this nice little contrast between the black and whatever color you choose. So like I said, this will provide some decent scratch protection, but drop protection should be pretty minimal. So you can bump up against something, you can drop it on a table, but if you drop it while you're walking on a street or out of your pocket, you probably will see some damage because the actual screen itself is left pretty exposed. So for $24.99, you're definitely paying a premium price for the SGP name, but that also comes with SGP quality. You get that great quality where they've gone as far as to mimic the actual look of the Galaxy Nexus. The sides are cut out perfectly. You have cutouts everywhere. The buttons are very comfortable to hold. The back has high quality silicone, and the front has that rim all around. So you're definitely paying for a premium product. I would definitely pay that price point, but like I said, this will not give you much in terms of protection. So if you do like the design and the look, definitely get this case. You will be pleased with it. But if you need something with more protection, I'd probably look elsewhere, just because this is a very sleek and minimalistic case. So it has that very thin silicone and then the thin bumper around. So if you were to drop this, I do see the actual plastic cracking or some of your glass cracking depending on where you land that. So anyways guys, you can pick this up on the SGP website at www.spigen.com, or sgpstore.com will redirect you there for $24.99. Like I said, it comes in 5 different color combos. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the review, and thank you to Sue for sending out the case for reviewing purposes. Anyways guys, stay tuned for more. Cheers.